Let me first take this opportunity to thank all of you who are here tonight for this dinner in our honor. Reverend Dorcas and I are indeed very grateful, and we feel very honored and privileged to get the opportunity to dine with you and to have some little conversation. Let me, from the onset, thank the officials of the entire DCP UK chapter for the very warm welcome, meticulous planning, and for all the arrangements that you have made to make our stay here comfortable. We want to say thank you. Since we arrived this morning, we feel very spoiled. We have really been taken care of in a very big way. You have shown us a lot of love, and we are feeling very good that we are here. Let me say that I've been looking forward to come to the UK, and my various attempts to come here always get murdered somewhere along the way. But finally we are here, and we are very grateful to be here. I was supposed to have come last weekend for the Cultural Festival, but it didn't happen because the matter that we have in court was adjourned, and we had to stay behind because we needed to attend court. Number two, we have the by-elections in Olkalau, and there were electoral deadlines that necessitated that the nominations be done on the 9th, the day I was supposed to be here. And Senator Medhu and Wanjiku Muhia prevailed upon me to stay behind, just to make sure that things are okay and be in a position to handle whatever fallout that would have arisen from the outcome. But I was informed that there was a lot of pressure, that I needed to come because a lot of planning had been put in place. You had spent resources, and everybody wanted me to come and spend time with you. And that's why we are here. Initially, we had agreed that I'll be here for a month, and I was really looking forward. There were many planned activities taking a whole month, but the pressure at home is unbearable. Our party, DCP, the slogan is Skiza wa Kenya. Kenyans say, no, you cannot be away for a month. Much as you want to go to the UK, the situation at home is unbearable, and we need you around to help us put pressure on William Ruto so that he can come to his senses if it's possible. So, I am sorry that all those activities that have been lined up, we will not be able to do them. We spent a week here to do what we can, but we'll be back. The night before I left Kenya, there were price hikes for diesel and petrol to unprecedented levels ever seen in the history of independent Kenya. Everything is almost grinding to halt. Diesel is unaffordable. Tomorrow, all fares will go up for matatus, for Uber, for buses, for boda, and consumer products will also go high. So Kenyans are in tears, they are in anguish. They really don't know what to do. So we need to get back home and come up with a strategy on how to put pressure on this guy and see whether he can get some sense into his head. It's very difficult. We'll try. So we may not be able to stay as much as we have wanted, but we'll make the best out of our visit here. I would really have wanted to stay and get to visit, get to stay with you people, get to understand you, get to know what you want, what you do, what are the challenges, what do you think we should do in Kenya. And I really wanted to have time to listen to you. And I wanted to have quality time. But difficult times call for difficult interventions. So we'll adjust somehow one way or another. But otherwise, we are here and we are happy to find you looking good, looking happy, singing well. And that's what we want. First and foremost, I'm very happy when I see the people of Kenya who left home and came here to expand their territories, to look for opportunities. And I'm always very grateful that the people out of Kenya have a big impact back home. You people contribute billions of dollars to our economy every year. And you know that in the 70s, coffee was #1 foreign exchange earner for our country. It was overtaken by tea in the 80s. And tea, Kenyan tea, became the #1 foreign exchange earner. In the 90s, both tea and coffee were overtaken by tourism. And tourism became #1 foreign exchange earner to our country. But today, as we speak, for the last decade, the #1 foreign exchange earner for our country are the remittances from the diaspora, from you people. You are the drivers of the Kenyan economy. You are the ones who are driving our economy. The money that we use to pay our foreign debt, which is huge, comes from here. The hard currency that we use for importing goods from China comes from here. But it is sad that the people who contribute the highest amount in foreign exchange are not serious stakeholders of what happens in our economy. It cannot be. It cannot be. And that is what we intend to correct. That those who contribute the biggest amount to drive our economy must have a say in how those funds are utilized. It is contributing to an economy cannot be compared to a dairy cow. You see, a dairy cow, you just milk, but it has no say how the milk will be, whether it will be consumed. You know, people who contribute to the economy cannot be treated like a cow, that you just milk and that's it. You decide what to do with the milk. The diaspora people must have a say in the economic management of our country, in good governance, and they must also be active participants of driving the Kenyan economy. And that is why I said when I was in the US, I made a firm commitment to the diaspora people in the United States, and I want to make the same commitment to you tonight, that the administration that we intend to create next year, God willing, with the support of the people of Kenya through the ballot,